Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. He connects Downfield to Dobson. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's to the tight end, Kohler.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're...
And And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
73. Great, set. Hey, Silver, man. So Silver, ready? Alpha.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hey. Change it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the toss right side to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2nd down, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, Man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Point after now from Tucker. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
63, 63, 63. Great. Hey, 73, 73. 63, 63, 63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now he'll run it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He keeps it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Henry tries to pull his way in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Hey! Hey! Carlos, Yanni! Yanni!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Acrisure. Cordero Patterson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Russ now from the gun. Completed here to Pickens. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 4th down, here's Wilson. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running behind center with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Justin Matabike making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
14.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He has the 1st over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Harris with a 1st down and more. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. All right.
First throw for the backup now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here we go. Tonight.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers driving ahead. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This is Henry on second. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now it's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short.
Ready?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on. You. Hey. Nice shot. Yeah. Hey, middle.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Wilson now from the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Russ looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Ready?
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, can.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Wilson looking to throw. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
With the score, Ravens 6.
Looking to throw. Got Washington. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Trying to run in. Harris is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers come through to tie it in the fourth. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second and 10 now. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Going right side, Harris with it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for two. Trying for it on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Now to throw. Short pass brought in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing now. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he will score. Give the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the fourth. Now a field goal would only tie this game. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
What ain't it? No, we changed it. We changed it. No.
Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First and 10, give to Harris. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he's stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Harris once more. Oh, he trucked that defender. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.